Nice.
Sorry. Hashtag no filter. He just fucking left.
No, he's back.
Scorp.
Yeet.
You good?
Yeet.
Okay, so you guys last left up on the ship. Sure, everyone remembers the situation clearly, but James, just to give you more insight here, you've been sitting down, typing away, finishing the coding for what you needed to do to get the slip space drive active and code it into the right and correct place.
Shout out birthday child. This is what I love. Oh, that sound in my ears. Oh man, do it again.
Mortem, shut your fucking mouth. Okay, so James, you ended up finishing not too long before Kestrel comes back into the cockpit, into which she just starts poking around doing things, and you see her. You're not totally familiar with the ship, but you see her messing around for quite a couple of minutes, and then all of a sudden she starts speaking over to Gasman via radio. In a small altercation of what basically turned out, once again, you're not familiar with ships. Kestrel is very familiar with ships. Her saying that there's power fluctuation in the engines, and if you guys slow down in order for the UNSC ship to catch you guys, that you guys will basically fall back into orbit and plummet to your death, as you guys will not have enough fuel to stop at this time. And there's a little bit of correspondence there before Gasman comes up to the front, into which he starts plugging online back into the main comm channel of the UNSC ship, and the Commander Wessing comes on, and they talk for a small moment, and it's 5 minutes in the conversation as Gasman starts looking over at Kestrel, and Kestrel simply shrugs, gives a small smirk, and presses a button, and throws a lever. And the next thing you guys know, the rift opens up, and you guys slip into slip space. As Gasman stares in disbelief.
Kestrel just smirks and sits back.
For now, Gasman looks fuming fucking mad, but for now he's going to leave for the time being. I'm going to put him in the engine room. Fucking Scorpious. Kaida and Grigori, as well as Bayou, you all and the rest of the civilians all see Gasman very angrily walk back into the engine room. He is visibly upset.
Okay. Sorry. I missed, like, 3/4 of that because my wife is freaking out, but I think I got the gist.
I'll give you another gist. Basically, Kestrel stalled in order to enter slip space without Gasman's permission, as Gasman was going to catch up to the UNSC ship. Or the UNSC ship was supposed to catch up to you guys. She stalled for time and slipped into slip space.
Okay.
He's just gonna look at Gregory, saying, "Oh, that tinkled my dingle."
What?
And he's like, "What?" Okay.
What?
You didn't feel anything?
What the? What?
Do you even have a dingle? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay. New rule: no playing D&D while drunk. For anybody, especially Danny. But anyway, yes.
This mostly applies to Danny.
Okay, so, wait, what the hell did you do, Kestrel?
Kestrel just looks over at him, and out of the corner of her eyes says, I made a decision. I made a call.
That's... You just put a target on all of us now.
We already had a target on us.
But we could have gotten out of most of it. All they wanted was me.
Kestrel pause it. Kestrel kind of opens her mouth for a second, then shuts it as a thing, and says, in a very kind of quiet and withdrawn voice, as she turns back to the consoles in front of her and says, "Yeah, exactly. That's the point."
Love is in.
I don't expect you to understand this, but I needed to do that.
Well,
There's a reason I didn't fight it when Gaspin was trying to stop them, trying to let them catch up. Because if you guys all go down because of me, I'm never gonna live. I'm never gonna forgive myself. The whole reason we're in this mess at all, the whole reason we're even dealing with any of this is because of my decision to freaking put this thing in my head.
well, put it this way. She's kind of like a very far off look in her face as she's staring at. I don't know the exact graphics of the slip space, but she's staring off into out the front window. She says, "I'll put it this way. There's more than one way of skinning the cat, and if we'd gone up and had to go stand trial and the rest of it, that would have imposed prices that personally I wouldn't be willing to pay for me." And she kind of looks over at him again and says, "Oh, for you."
You guys hear a solid knock come from the cabin door as Kaida slowly opens the door.
Oi! What the hell is going on?
Bit of an alteration to the plans.
The plans? What even plans did we have?
Exactly.
Like, I just saw Gasman walk the fuck out of here like he was mad. I just want to know, do I need to be mad too?
Well, Gasman's will probably. I've done something that'll probably get something up Gasman's ass, but I had to make a call. That.
Who the fuck did you call?
Not a call like.
Ghostbusters.
Not a call like that. Kestrel rolls her eyes. Kind of gives James like, "What the fuck's wrong with this guy?" kind of look, and says, "No, basically,
She decided
It
we
w-
needed to go to slip space
yes."
to
We-
avoid trial.
As far as I heard before, we can only slip space once. Did you use that one time?
Yep.
Where the fuck are we then? Do you know?
We are heading over towards.
You are currently heading over to the Lalanda system, which you don't know the exact you don't know the exact planets that are within that system, but you do know that you'll land in relative proximity to a nearby planet. You just don't know which one.
Rip.
Due to the fact that the navigation system's down and Scorpious, James is skilled with his computers, but you didn't know the exact coordinates either of a planet, and the registry system that was there was relatively broken, so you ended up picking a generalized location in hopes of that it would be a planet.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go. If I'm allowed to tell the others, so they know what's going on too. But I hope you know what you're doing.
Kestrel kind of gets the far off look in her face again and says, "So do I."
Okay. Well, I would like to be kept updated, even though, you know.
Well, we'll let you
We've
know
got-
what's
we-
going on.
Yeah, we've got a long time to sit and hash things out.
How
It's
long do you
weeks.
figure?
About a week.
Oh well.
So maybe start scrounging up a week's worth of food and supplies and stuff for everybody. Wouldn't be a bad call.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do. Well, I'm gonna leave this to you, and I'm gonna go back.
As you do so, though, as soon as you get right around this section of the rear cabin, one of the civilians, this one right here, and exact, ends up stopping you, kind of getting up in front of you at the moment as he does so. It's a very large, burly man in a plaid, sort of jacket and a white t-shirt underneath it, with work jeans and work boots, blue and brown. Who seems to be balding and looks to be in his middle age, maybe 40, gets up and he goes, "Hey, what's going on there?"
Okay, I know what you're gonna ask, and I'm just gonna tell you already. You don't need to know, but everything's gonna be okay. Just sit down and wait tight for the time being. I'll be confronting my team, and then we'll send out word to you guys when we know more.
You notice this guy looks visibly angry, and upset, and the other people are very, very worried. And you've noticed that this guy is definitely the quote-unquote pack leader of the civilians, if you will. Just due to,
I'm gonna.
but he does say, "I think we all need to know what's going on here."
I'm gonna speak up. Everybody needs to just chill out, and you need to sit down.
Well, I heard over in the comms that you guys have a UNSC ship was supposed to pick us up.
No, they were definitely not gonna do that. Which is why we took a call. Somebody made a call, and now we're just gonna deal with that situation. And it doesn't help if you're gonna do anything stupid.
Roll diplomacy.
Okay, I'm gonna roll 5 diplomacies. Just fuck him up. Oh fuck! I hit it twice. But the first one is the one. Well, that's a goddamn fucking one.
You should have let Kestrel do it. You should have let Kestrel do it.
Well, fuck me twice, mate. Is he gonna get fucking physical with me? 'Cause I'm gonna
What's your
fuck him up.
plus?
My plus is just a second. Give me just a second. Diplomacy. There we go. It's plus 2.
Oh god. Oh god.
Explosions.
He looks a little bit more pissed and not happy about your response to him. And he goes, "Look, everyone here is worried and we want to know what's going on. All right, those innies, they were supposed to help us out and bring us to one of their locations. Where are you taking us?"
This is too much work. Dude, sit
Is
the
the door-
fuck
is this-
down, and we're
is
gonna
this
handle
door
this
open?
situation.
Is this door open by any chance?
It slides open and closed because it's a pneumatic door and someone shot the control panel for it.
Can Kestrel roll
You
a
can roll
spot?
a listen.
Listen, even not a spot. What
Yeah,
the
you
fuck
can
would it
roll
be a
listen.
And a listen. Oh, that's not gonna. I'm not gonna hear shit. It's gonna be an 8.
Yeah, unfortunately, the roar of slip space and the door sliding in and out, banging against the entryway. You don't really hear anything right at the moment coming from the rear cabin.
Oh. Okay, listen up. Can we just? What do you want to know? Literally, what do you want to know? Just
Well,
what
For
do you
one,
expect to get
I
out of
want to
this?
know where the hell we're going.
Okay, I'm not the one that has any information on that. You're gonna
just
need to
got
go ask
told it.
Castrol,
You just
the
got told it.
pilot. Yeah, but I'm not gonna tell him because then he's gonna roll diplomacy and then he's gonna fucking kill me because he's mad as fuck. you're gonna go as if you want to know anything, you're gonna go and you're gonna knock nicely on the fucking door, and then you're gonna ask Castro, the pilot, at the moment. Okay?
He just gives you a solid blank and angry stare at the moment.
I
Almost
give him a
as if,
fucking foot in the face. Do you like that?
Well
Otherwise,
then,
he starts
this
he
campaign's
starts to
starting
push
off
past
wonderful.
you, and heads over toward the to the main to the pilot's cabin.
I'm gonna just turn around and look at him while he does that, just to be sure that nothing.
And Kestrel and James, you guys hear like through the sliding door going toot toot toot. You hear an additional and going as you see a hand slide through the gap as it's bouncing, and then like kind of push and hold it open as you see this big burly man come through. And he goes, "Hey, what's going on here? Where are we going?"
Kestrel turns around in a suit. He says, "Right now we are on course to the Landis system."
Landis system.
Yep.
Do you guys even know what's over there?
Nope. But it's got to be better than going on board a UNSC fucking ship. And for me and all my team.
Aren't you guys
To be
with the
fair-
UNSC?
Well, not as far as I'm concerned. Not
It's
as far as
complicated.
yeah.
We're like
it's
a
bit
we're like a
complicated.
failed social media relationship.
Fucking hell. It got a bit complicated as of this when we went into slip space. Let's put it that way.
Well, I'll be damn sure to end up reporting this as soon as I can when we hit the system.
Well,
As, he just
I would
lets
like
the door
to
slide.
before he walks off, I'm gonna say, just you know, do it. You do you and all, but just so you know, I'm wanted for 4 counts of murder, and I'm more than willing to make it 5 if you don't behave. So, back off.
Go James, go James. That's right. Kestrel actually says that. Go James.
He simply scoffs, rolls his eyes, and lets the door slide. As he turns around, he sees Kaida apparently right there.
I'm gonna follow him back to his feet, and also I'm gonna tell him that it's gonna be hard writing a report without fingers that works. So just so he knows.
Well, as you say that to him, he goes, "The last I checked, there's more people here on board that outnumber you. You guys may have guns, but we have numbers." And he pushes past once again to go sit.
I'm gonna whip out my fucking dick and show him how big.
Piss on him to show you dominance.
I'm gonna go
That's
back to
one
my
way to
seat,
start an
I'm-
uprising on shit.
and I'm gonna keep an eye out. I'm actually gonna sit over here instead to keep an eye on that one guy.
Yeah, you'll see them whispering indiscriminately between, one another. Not really making too much noise. For you to fully listen in on. If you wanted to, you could roll a fucking listen check, but
It's gonna be a 1. Here we go. Listen check. Woo! Don't fuck me right once. Oh, it's a 19. That's close to a 1.
What?
Way.
Elysium, you only
Five.
hear your own farts. So fuck off.
yeah, Soki, Grigori hears fucking jack shit. Apparently, he's in his own world. He's dozing off to another realm, like Kaida did when he got killed.
To the realm of
Um,
grenades.
Yeah, I guess. You and a missing leg.
It's a 21 for my listen, I think. Yeah,
You hear some conversation explaining what's going on to his friend and whatnot. His friend shooting out
God, what the
ideas
hell?
here and there. You hear choice words from even jokes of ideas of mutiny or how are we going to eat, things along those lines. But other than that, you don't catch much else.
I'm gonna.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, carry on. I'll do my thing once your interaction and what you're doing is finished.
Okay, I'm gonna just, for the sake of peace, I'm gonna take out 2 of my rations and just throw them at his face because I hear something about rations. Just take it there. Share that shit. How many of them are men and how many of them are women?
You'll see that there are only 2 women, which would be these 2.
These 2, yeah. The
And then
fat
all the
bitch
others
and
are
the...
males and
Okay.
2 children.
Okay, well, I'm still
Are the
gonna toss
children
2
males
ration
as
to him
well?
and tell him to shut up.
As you toss the MREs at him, he simply tosses them behind him. As he just gives you a glance, not an angry glance or things like that. It's more or less passive. As they pass it over to the children.
Good.
You done?
Yes! Unless you want me to do something.
I'm gonna shoot them all. Kestrel's gonna stand, kind of like get a look, get like an I've had an idea look on her face, and yeah, last meal, can then kind of get up and not fully go out the door, but kind of like hold it open and say to this boy here, the guy that came through, she's gonna say, who are you writing? Will you be writing your report to? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I think you'll figure that out depending on which planet we happen to land at, and that's if we land at a planet.
Oh shit! How do I respond to that?
Oh, he's
No,
good.
we're gonna come out of slip space straight into the middle of the fucking sun.
Yeah, rip. Roll new characters.
Kestrel got on a period.
Rip.
No,
was
no,
was that her red period? Or
fuck off. Now Kestrel just says, "Oh, I only ask because if I knew who you were talking to, then it could potentially make our situation a bit easier, shall we say? And can I roll a diplomacy on that?
Yeah, sure.
That would be a 28.5.
Crit.
Nice.
0.5.
Okay. And yeah,
not
there's
proficient.
half points to skills. And there's even half points on my checks. That's why it matters. When you guys have that stuff. Anyways. Okay. He goes, well, obviously you guys don't know, but in the Landis system, you guys have potentially 3 places you're gonna be hitting just out of a random spot. And that's the Regal City planet. Doesn't exactly have a name. They just call it the Landis planet. It's not that great. Bunch of thieves over in that location. Though the constables, they do their best to keep it under control. Yay, we go there. There's another planet there, but it's more or less closer to an asteroid that the Innies may or may not have, as it is rumored. It's not exactly found by the UNSC, but everyone on Harvest that's a civilian knows where it's at. At least I trusted civilian. I'm not going to bother telling you guys about that. Clearly giving away more than he meant to.
James would like to go over and punch this guy in the balls.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
What did I do to you?
What a fucking guy.
You have angered the
And
beast.
then Kestrel kind of nod diplomatic way and say, what's the third one?
I don't think the third one's anyone wants to go to. It's called Drexel Planet.
And
It's
why would
more
that
or
be
less
bad?
a shithole.
So, let's go with door number 2 then. Says James, who's not anywhere near this conversation.
Kestrel nods in a kind of I don't want to use diplomatic, but kind of like I get what you're saying, and says to the guy, and says, look, thanks for the heads up about what our options are. If it helps in any way, if we'd have gone to that UNSC ship, all my team would have been up in front of a judge, and she kind of pauses there, and she says, and someone that I care about could potentially be in front of a firing squad. So whatever happens during this trip, I will try my best to get everyone here on the other side as intact as I can. If you work with me on that, and can I roll another diplomacy for that?
Yeah.
Do the 20s, baby.
Ooh, that'd be 24.5.
0.52.
Okay. He says, as long as my people get to where they need to get to safely, and hopefully in the Lalanda system, it's the latter, the first option, and not the other two. Because if you guys are wanted by the UNSC, well, the first option is going to be your best bet.
We'll head to that. Kestrel nods and says, "We'll head to that. What was it? Regalia planet? Oh,
Regal
Regalia?
City Planet.
Regal City.
But
Yeah,
it's also known as the Lalandis Planet.
Yeah.
Lore wise, it would be because there's no actual name for the said planet.
Yeah,
And you'll figure out why.
Kestrel nods and says, "Yeah, well, if that's the case, then we'll make out that up. First protocol. You have my word." And she's kind of smirks because she says, "I can give you my word because I'm the only one that knows how to pilot this bucket." And she turns around and goes back into the cockpit.
Okay, as you turn, he seems a little more calm than he was before, and you go back to sit in your seat. Everyone, obviously except James and Gassman, notice this.
Fucking Kestrel. Who'd have thunk it? Fucking Kestrel, the diplomat.
I don't know, after murdering people for whatever reasons, who knows?
No.
And James is the one talking about murdering the shit out of somebody. What the hell's going on?
What happened?
Yeah, that's a good point actually. That's something I was going to do. Yeah, as Kestrel comes and sits back down, she kind of looks at James's. You three. Maybe you're not so much as a crybaby as I thought you were, threatening to kill people and everything. I like the dark side.
Well,
Some souls got turned around in slip space.
yeah.
Fucking apparently.
All of a sudden, I have long red hair. I mean, what? I'm just frustrated.
And Kestrel nods and says, "Yeah, I understand. I understand that feeling entirely. But I I couldn't see you in front of a firing squad. I'm sorry." And with that, she kind of she struggles to say "I'm sorry" if that makes sense. And like the word, like the physically saying "I'm sorry" is painful to her.
Okay, Fonz.
Not like that, you spastic.
Story. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm referencing what Max is referring to. I know
Yeah,
what he's
I
referring
get
to. He
I
can't say the fucking word. No, so James just kind of, he's just kind of sitting there and not really doing anything, just kind of looking at the screens and just stuff and things. And
How
he's-
much, baby? How much? So yeah, sorry. Carry on, Scorpious. I'm shit. Go.
he's kind of turns to her and just, I know that that's hard for you to say, but I appreciate it. It's we'll just
Okay.
have to figure out what the hell to do next.
So Kestra looks over and smiles at him like a proper, genuine smile, not a smirk. She says, "Well, I've come up with a couple of ideas. Obviously, Kestrel's quick thinking and everything. Cough 2 weeks to think about it. Cough.
Just one.
Well, yeah, it would actually be one, wouldn't it? Yeah, because yeah, I've had two ideas. This is saying to James. One's the much preferred one. The other one, not so much. We could try and get in touch with someone from Oni, specifically the Black Ops department, section, group, whatever you want to call them. And no, we're not talking about dressing monkeys in suits here. For fuck's sake. Yeah. And we propose a trade for the prototype schematics in exchange for our records being cleaned and getting a properly trained surgeon to get your head friend out of you. Maybe offer to do a few odd jobs on the side, if that. If the prototype's not enough, kind of like deniable assets kind of thing. It's not pleasant, but it is what it is. The less pleasant one would be we find somebody that can grow us some flash clones, arrange for the flash clones to have a fatal accident of some description, let the bodies be found, and then obviously we're declared dead, and we can, I don't know, go into go into cryo for a while. Let the heat die down. Jobs are good, and
Well,
it's.
the
I'd
fact
much
that you
prefer the first one.
the fact that you've put that much effort into this already, I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse, but at least there's.
I'm quick up. I'm quick on. I think solutions through really quickly. It's.
Hashtag had 2 weeks to do it.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna say anything. I wasn't gonna say that.
Well, just, I hope the first one works out, cause I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing up here.
Well, you had 6 months, didn't you? I had 6 months. According to the old guy, I mean, we don't know whether he's trained. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. He could have been going senile for all we know. You know, I mean, we need to have a proper qualified doctor have a look at it to find out what an actual diagnosis is.
That was one of the
But-
reasons I kind of wanted the UNSC to take me, because at least then they would know what the hell to do with it.
Yeah, but they take you to a doctor, then they take you in front of a firing squad. I wasn't going to risk that. She says that quite firmly, as if there's not going to be an argument about that.
Let's just see what the hell tomorrow brings at this point.
So, yeah, we've got, like I say, we've got a bit of time. We've got a bit of time. How much pilot input does this slip space drive need? Does it have any drift that needs to be corrected?
No, it's an automatic system. When you set your course, you go in a straight line.
Right. Okay. So it's basically it's like a fire and forget kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much until the end, or you pull the switch
Right.
to
Okay.
end it. Otherwise, it will automatically end when you're out of fuel. Unless you disable that, and to which you can just stay in slip space forever until you die. And yeah.
Well, go on then. If he's cocking on the door.
Fucking cocking on the
do
door.
hear that, and as Kaida kind of opens up the door a little bit, peeks his head in before moving into it.
Well, hello there. Did you find out what the plan is gonna be? Because I'm gonna go talk to Vassal. Vassal. I'm gonna go talk to Gasman in just a second, and I'm gonna need to
Yeah.
have at least something to say.
Yeah, it's probably something that we should tell the entire group. Kestrel swings a seat around.
There's not fucking space in here, dude.
Well, I know. She swings a seat round and kind of like walks past Kaya.
Good fucking luck. I'm on top of you.
This is how Kestrel gets her kicks. Yeah. So. Yeah, Kestrel kind of
go on
walks into the main compartment and then gestures for everyone to gather round, except from Gasman, who's in the back stewing.
And the fucking civilian making fucking noise and stuff. Shit.
Be kind to the civilian. They can cause us lots of problems.
Well, fuck that guy. I had a change
No.
of heart. Like, doesn't matter how much I fucking saved that ass, he's gonna fucking die next session anyways.
Not necessarily. So,
Dude, that's the fucking MO in this game. Like, you save a civilian,
Alright,
he's
just-
dead next time.
yeah. So yeah, Kestrel.
He's figured you out, Max.
so, yeah, so Kestrel. Yeah, but you say that, but you never know when things are going to come back. For all we know, this guy who's causing problems could be a high-ranking Oni bullshit, or it could be someone high-ranking in his. Or,
Are you calling him a solution? Because I'm only seeing problems, just saying.
Well, you need just simmer down. That's all I'm saying. Is just simmer down.
I mean, huh?
Just
Speak up.
let's not cause fucking problems. Yeah. So Kestrel relays the plans to the group that she just relayed to James. So obviously I'm not going through it again. And just says that's basically our options from what I can see of moving forward from this and us not ending up in front of a firing squad.
Is there a reason why Gasman isn't joining us?
Yeah, Kestrel nods and says, "Yeah, well, I'm fully expecting Gasman to shoot me for doing what I did."
Ah, come on. He's not
No,
gonna
she-
do that. You just need to.
He almost shot Bronner with a nuke plane ready to be deployed right
Ah,
next
that
to
was
it.
fucking. That was justified. Fuck that shit. I mean, like, Castle did some shit, but shooting people is a little offensive. I believe in the fact that Gasman isn't gonna be as hard as you say.
Do you believe in world peace?
Well, we'll
If world peace where you could just explode yourself, shut the fuck up.
we'll cross that. Yeah, as Kestrel says, we'll cross that. I'll cross that bridge when it comes to it, but it's gonna be it's gonna be an issue, shall we say?
Are you gonna tell him the plan, or am I?
Just relay it to him. If
I don't get fucking paid enough for this shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, as he's walking away, Kestrel. I know I can't because I've probably not bank access. I was gonna wire a couple hundred credits to you and says, "There you go, shut up."
Well, you didn't need to fucking do anything but show me that money. I'm gonna go
James,
just
James
filling
drops
gas.
a couple thousand credits on the floor. Oops.
Whoops. My bad. Kind of as you approach the engine room door, go ahead and roll a listen.
As long as it's not fucking dark, I'm okay.
And we're all gonna die because Gasman's fucking setting the place up to explode.
That's a 15.
Okay. You hear to put it more or less simply, flesh on metal. Gasman is pounding away at something.
I'm gonna stick my head in to make sure that I'm not coming in at a bad time.
As you pop your head into the dimly lit engine room, you notice that Gasman has his top off. He's sweaty, and you'll see that there's a dent in just a metal plate that he's clearly been hitting.
I'm just gonna say, Sergeant, if you need a little frustration to get out of yourself, we can have a little fight if you want. And he's not here to answer fuck me twice.
He just simply stops things as he is and kind of brushes back his, raggedy hair. He goes, just go sit down, Lance Corporal.
We got a plan. We kind of got a plan going. I know you're not gonna hear this from Castro, I guess, because kind of she said so, but yeah, fucking fight me, bitch!
Ding, ding, ding.
But the plan is being what do you call it?
Formulated.
Formulated at the moment, and I would like you to know exactly what we're gonna do. So, I'm gonna tell him what she told us with her plan, Castle's plan.
Okay. He listens carefully to it. And he goes, well, at least there's something. I'll give more input on this later.
Also, keep an eye on the civilians out there. One guy is making a ruckus out of everything, so I gave him food to shut him up,
Keep an eye on him. I'll be back here for a little longer.
Okay. Sure thing, Sergeant. Good luck on the punching.
You return to your seat.
Yeah, I do. This motherfucker is mad as fuck. Like, he's not fucking answering straight. And Gregory walks past me like no fucks given. What do you think, Gregory?
Before you start onto that interaction, Kestrel's gonna kind of like slouch over in the corner, pull out a compad, and start doing some digging for people in Oni, that kind of thing. Max knows who I'm talking about, so I don't know if I have to roll for shit or if he's got something planned.
Hold on, say that again.
Yeah, Kestrel's gonna slouch in the corner.
I heard that part. The part that.
Yeah, she's gonna pull out her compad or whatever, PDA, whatever, and start doing some digging on contacts in Oni. Specifically, well, not specifically, but the type of guy who we were talking around about. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
I can't remember his name. Aaron something. or other.
While in slip space, you won't have any actual internet access, due to the fact that the antenna was kind of destroyed, in
Oh, right,
particular the long range one.
Oh, right, okay. Well, if that's the case, then she's going to sit down and try and improve the dismal fucking damage roll on the prototype schematics.
Okay. Real quick then. You just gonna work with the parts that you have, or are you just gonna go through schematics?
No, I'm just I'm not trying to actually do anything to the actual. Actually, could I do anything to the? I've
You
got
have your tools.
Yeah, but what alien shits have I got? Right, what alloys? I've only got 2 alloys. Will that be enough, or is that dependent on rolls?
It's enough depending on rolls.
Is there any chance of making it worse?
Yes,
How much of a chance?
that depends on your rolls.
Fuck's sake.
I mean, the
Well-
only worst thing you could do is destroy how many D4s you get, but you could have
Well,
the chance of gaining additional damage, but lesser die. So you could get a higher number.
She's just going to work on the schematics. She's just going to work on the schematics.
Okay.
So I don't know what I have to roll for that.
Roll your 4d4s.
Oh, am I doing another counter, am I?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Let's see your numbers. I'm gonna base it off of percentage
Fucking
plus your
hell.
research.
Oh, plus research. So it's 8 plus research. So that's. I'm crap at maths. What's 8 plus 17? I'm shit.
15.
No, 25. 25.
Oh god, that's funny. Okay. Let's see, where's your current thing at?
Yep.
At it? And that's all I'm gonna give you out of that.
Okay.
Anyways,
It's something that I am going to be working on quite a lot during this trip.
well, you can always find things to strip if you wanted. If you wanted to work via alloys, there's many ways to get that, especially on a fucking ship. You'd be aware of that. You just have to find something that's relatively worthless.
Yeah. The Kestrel's existence.
Self-burn much?
Indeed.
Okay, Gregorian Kaida.
I just want to know what Gregory's opinion on the plan is. Like I still respect him enough, even though he blew on his own leg. So. To at least
He's
ask him
doing
what he-
things, okay? He's stuff.
I think this plane will go really good, and yeah.
Just
And in
like
worst
grenade.
case, yeah, in worst case, I still got my grenade launcher.
You still got that shit, didn't you? Give that over? Didn't you turn that over to the guys who brought us on this shit?
Yeah, but it should still be in the ship, I believe. So
Are you gonna go find it, or are you just gonna wait for us to actually get somewhere? Don't fucking use it while we're in here.
well, it would probably be bad fitting around the ship in the current state we're in. So
Also, be nice to James and Kestrel. They seem kind of frustrated. And don't go fuck with Gasman. He's having fun in there.
oh, thanks for that info. Even though I didn't think I would do that. Even
Could you keep an eye on the fat woman? Because I don't really trust her. She's gonna eat all the rations, I guess.
Max, check the character interaction board.
It's not polite to call them fat in public.
Well, I'm still gonna need some help to keep an eye on the civilians. And you're gonna be that eye, alright?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just sit next to you.
Bayou is sound asleep, so I'm gonna need you.
Bayou's asleep.
Barry's talking while she's asleep.
Dreaming about all them good Christians!
Yeah, after a while, you do see Gassman return with his uniform and proper placement, things along those lines, and take a seat after glancing down at the civilians, who seem rather peaceful at the moment. In the meantime, you do see James exit the cockpit. It being on autopilot, obviously, he doesn't have much to worry about. And then,
Hey, guys.
Hello!
Hey, Gasman, you're here.
Driving at the moment, so it's going to be probably about another 10 minutes before I'm active on.
It's okay, Vass, because I'm just having your character do what I think he would do, but not going into any major interactions with him.
Jumping out of the fucking plane?
No, not going into any major interactions.
Okay.
It's more like personal searching and being frustrated stuff.
And possibly destroying a wall.
Yeah, and I had you kind of fuck around with a metal plate, but not really a whole lot. But nothing that's extremely out of your character, or anything along those lines. Until you actually get here for you to actually control the character, I just have him doing his own thing that you would normally do, which is usually find solutions for the most part.
Being useless, did you say that?
Okay there, Life Corporal. Fuck you.
I love you, man.
Pulling rank, not even fucking here.
Damn, man, you just got burned more than my sister burns her fish on a Saturday night. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, you
You
got
got
fucking
burnt
fish.
more than hookers with chlamydia do.
But yeah, I'm going to be driving, so I'll catch you guys in a little.
Alright, dude.
I like
You
toast.
got time?
You can't drive in here. There's not enough space. What the fuck are you driving?
As you see Vassal, literally just Vassal, burst into the side of the ship and wave at you all before you die of asphyxiation.
The fourth one was close.
Anyways, you guys see James go back into the engine room.
How did he know it was
and-
me? He usually fucking calls me private.
James, as you enter the engine room, you'll see that one of the metal plates was taken off rather forcefully. And you'll see that there's an entryway into rear cargo.
He's gonna
To the lower section of the ship.
he's gonna look at the plate and what the hell happened here? Do I see the where the the plate is itself, the one that was removed?
It's just sitting down up on the floor, kind of leaning beneath it. But yeah, it's like a small ventilation shaft, kind of sort of thing. But yeah, you can easily slip inside if you actually wanted to. But you can peek your head through, and you have a flashlight. I'll say that you use it, and you can see that there is the lower storage unit into which has weapons and food and ammunition.
Yeah. He's gonna go check this out. And go see what he can find down there. Just kind of look around and hang out. Talk to himself some.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly get my thing for that. While you're looking around, you'll see what I put on the board, but you can talk to yourself as you meander around.
Talk to yourself. That's fucking normal for James. Schizophrenic motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm a bit offensive
You
today.
start
That's
poking
what I-
around, doing your thing.
Yeah, you find the arbitrator down there. Shit.
No, if the arbiter's down there, we might be in luck.
You found Brawner.
No, yeah, because the arbiters not had the split of the way with the covenant yet, have they?
No. If you
It
guys
just-
see an arbiter in there, you would be very, very in trouble.
Yeah. Just out of curiosity, what level would that be?
I don't have him rated, but if I was going to guess, because I didn't exactly expect you guys to just, yipty-dipty fucking do it all in, he would be around level 15 off of the average rating.
Fucking hell. All right, boys, let's do this.
I'm out.
That's when we call Locag from the past. Locag, get in here.
We'll
Fuck
break
this guy
him
up.
like small twig.
The arbiter hasn't is
Pussy.
one of the only units that have stupid stats
Pussy.
because he goes into combat a majority of the time alone.
Locag be God of War. Locag do anything. Locag never loses.
Okay.
That'd be an interesting battle to see.
Yeah,
Locag versus an arbiter.
I know exactly how that would go.
Locag easily win.
Yeah.
Sound like Bayou. Bayou never misses it. Okay. Well.
Buy you pipsqueak to Locag.
Actually, Bayou has like a 25 strength or something.
Locag has 29 strength. Bayou is Little Pebble to Locag.
Bayou has a shotgun.
Locag is a
Locag has
barbarian.
an axe. Locag has an axe that erupts into fire and causes a fiery cone of explosion. I think I have a shotgun as well.
A medieval shotgun.
I have a medieval shotgun of flame
Crossbow.
He has
destruction.
a medieval shotgun with dragon's breath rounds.
Just gonna say Locag sounds less intelligent than Bayou.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has intelligence of 3.
Well
And then
done,
I-
Mike.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways,
yeah,
as you're down there
James,
meandering around, poking through boxes, you'll see stuff, pop up as I put it down. I just need to get it out.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Max. I'm streaming. Don't fucking do that shit. I mean, what?
Your mom.
Give us all the pay for the second time.
Quick question. Can I take apart one of these magnetic generators and kind of like reverse engineer one? Just that shit, just for shits and giggles. Just to see if I can make my own.
Well, I'm glad somebody's having fun.
That would be a research counter sort of thing.
Oh, right, okay. No. Just genuine question.
Okay.
It's on
Yeah, just making
autopilot.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, the ship is on autopilot, so you do not have to worry.
I made
Oh,
sure
when
to
it
check
comes
that before
to-
leaving the fucking cockpit.
But yeah, as you're fucking goddamn it.
What the? Oh my god!
What is
Who
going
is
on?
that? I'm rewinding that.
That
What
was
the hell was it?
amazing. He
I heard
actually
some.
million note cards.
I gotta do it again. Anyways, as you're wandering around, you'll see the on the board as I fucking rewind time. Notes.
My PC can't handle this shit. What the hell are you? What is all this?
It's,
Real.
none of you can see it.
Fragments.
It's just me.
Yeah, only James can see these items.
Fragments.
This is to include
Rinse.
ammo. Yeah, I was
Right.
lazy.
Okay.
I take the BR-55 heavy sheriff round.
What the fuck is that? BA5B?
I read the M7 as a clueless submachine gun.
It's an MA5B. We've already.
MA5B is one of the first guns we had. It's a useless fucking rifle.
Yeah, but
It's a useless
7.62.
fucking rifle.
Alright, one D8. Yeah, fuck that.
Here you go.
I'm still
Left.
prepping a few things.
Here you go, Castro.
But,
Right
Yeah. This is my baby.
there. I knew you'd like that.
Yeah, I'm
What
still
is-
prepping a few things, but you guys will see those pop up as well.
Can I ask you where my my
It's
magazine
gone.
with 60 bullets is? That just fucking went away. Is it gone?
He's still prepping some things inside.
Ah, okay, sorry. My bad.
Perhaps. It's
Yeah,
not,
you can't
it's
take
not.
that yet.
Yeah, I can take that. Yes, you're totally right. I can take that. Oh, fuck off.
No, you can.
Fuck
Don't
off.
take anything from the loot pile.
I
It's
took
all
it all.
yours.
Put it back.
Oh man, motherfucker's gonna loot it before me.
No,
Hold
there's
the
more
gun.
than one. Shut up.
Oh man, I love you.
Who'd
Give it to me.
want a fucking stun device?
I want one.
Shoot someone in the leg. It's a good enough stun.
Well,
No, it's not.
the stun device is great for the shields, though.
So's
Exactly.
so's Kesha's plasma, right? Plasma submachine gun.
I should try out the fucking shotgun just to see how fucking OP I am with that shit. No frag grenades for Gregory, by the way. There's a ton of them, and he's not gonna get a single fucking one.
James is gonna walk out of that room with like 17 frag grenades in his pants. And just walk by Gregory like, look, I can carry all these, because I didn't blow off my fuking leg.
And what walks up to the front of the cabin and then shouts out, "Allahu Akbar!" and blows up.
No. Oh my god! No! Just
Power slam!
No.
What the
Hey, exactly.
what
You
the
know,
fuck
the
do
mine
think
actually
this
blows
is?
outward.
You
Upwards.
you cannot use a mine as a power fist. No,
Oh, okay.
it doesn't
got
work that way. It'd be
Can you
hilarious.
use it as a headbutt? Can you headbutt that shit?
You'd have a fucking concussion from fucking outer space. Just be like, blah.
Strap the Lotus Mine to my head and I will nut the fucker into oblivion.
Strap the Lotus Mine to Lokag.
He's muted and deafened, so we can't hear you there.
Lokag always wins. Anyway,
And the last item that you guys will see.
the James.
A
Oh, what?
legendary
Legendary
ballistic
I take that shit.
But does James know it's legendary, or will
I
he
like
just...
how immediately everyone's just like, hello!
It says legendary,
dips.
it must be bad.
Dips. Keto calls dips. I don't care what it is. Dips.
It reduced hit radio, Kappa.
There's still dips. I'm fucking better than all of you together, really. This might hit radio.
Hillary.
Yeah,
Hillary.
yeah. I'm sorry. I should shut it. Okay.
Yeah, you
it's
just then you just die a bit sooner.
This is true.
So, is there
these
any...
motherfuckers didn't have a sniper.
Oh, there it came there. Clamping speed.
Ah, fuck that shit. I'm not getting that shit. My fucking intelligence is 10. I mean, you might as well just fuck me in the... Wait, I didn't say that out loud.
Yeah, James and Kestrel are the only ones that meet those requirements.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you must have some strength and intelligence.
Oh my god, it makes your strength 21? Holy hell! That's not OP at all.
It's a legendary item. It's the first legendary item.
Give me a legendary sniper instead of that.
Alright, James is gonna fucking meander around down there and look at this shit.
Yeah, you look around, seeing the armor, the tack bags, other things, fingering around. Well, and you run up to seeing a strapped down ballistic bio enhancement suit that is all silver and or steel colored. And parts of it are matted black, and a couple bits here and there have insurrectionist symbols and red lines, and it looks like a mean motherfucker. It's something that would fit anyone's body that is needed, as it is adjustable to the person's frame. It is also something very hard to put on without help. And as well as you look like a fucking psycho wearing it, usually.
Can it be worn under clothes?
It cannot be worn under clothes. It has hydraulics. It has all these other crazy shit on it. There's, piping and wiring and hydraulics all over the place here and there. But it is definitely expensive, and it is something you wear out of clothes.
put it
By out
on.
of
Put
clothes,
it
I
on.
mean on the outside,
Put it on.
not fucking naked.
Put it on fucking Kaida. Let him run around naked in
Kaida,
a fucking bio
do you
enhancement
mind?
suit.
We all know what happens when frag grenades are be given to you or Gregory.
Wait, what did I do?
Peter would do them.
Oh man, what did I do? I never
So,
did anything wrong.
You know what you did.
I would throw them at Gregory's feet just for
All right,
fun.
don't touch the loot.
James is upon finding this, he's going to he's gonna play with himself. I mean, what? No, stop. Anyway, he's going to
Daddy's
Max
home.
loves me.
hey Vassal.
Vassal's here.
He's going to send a message up to Kestrel right quick and say
Only Kestrel?
hey, can you make your way down to the cargo hold, because I need to talk to you.
You would note that Kestrel has no idea where the cargo hold is.
Gregory does.
Well, Kestrel could tell me that.
Yeah, good. And yeah, Kesh just, types a message back saying, and that would be where exactly?
Oh yeah. James has just typed back, go to the engine room. There's a panel torn off the wall. Follow his shaft down to the room.
Kesha follows, just sauntering. As she's walking past the kind of like quote unquote civilian leader, she kind of gives him a nod as she's walking past.
He will nod back to you.
And then
James is going to he's going to be standing kind of blocking the view to this thing at first.
You'll note that it's rather hard to do so.
Well,
roll a fat check.
I mean, he's going to be standing to where Kessler would take note of him before she really sees that.
Okay.
It's a Kestrel. It says Sapnin.
So, yeah. We need to talk about all this stuff. Because there's a lot. And, something in particular that I could use your help with. You know that...
The Kestrel raises an eyebrow and says, really? Now?
You'll...
Well, isn't this a romantic spot?
Oh, his dick.
Was I the only one that clocked onto what he was trying?
Yeah.
Fucking innuendo is for left, right, and center. Fucking hell.
So, yeah, this is actually going to require putting something
That-
on.
Kestrel smirks and says, "Well, shit, I ain't got none on me. Sorry. Unless you've got."
He's
Ah.
I got some cucumbers in the fridge upstairs. I mean, what?
That'll do. That'll do.
He's going to just kind of...
So long
Kinda
as they're not
rotate.
sliced, I'm not a slot machine.
Okay.
He's going to turn and kind of motion towards the suit and be like, yeah, I feel like playing Enforcer for a little while. Help me get this on.
And Kestrel does a there's like a, I mean, is it like on a rack or is it like in a crate or something like that?
It's just open and strapped down. So you just undo the clamps.
Yeah.
And...
No, Kestrel kind of like leans over and takes a closer look. Can I run and investigate to see if there's be any side effects to wearing it?
Sure.
As in, specifically talking about physical side effects or anything to do with Swarm.
Yes. Go ahead.
What's my investigate again?
Your investigate is the fucking sun. You have all of it.
So that'd be
It's like-
24.
I was going to say,
You
isn't
would
it?
know
Wait,
that
what?
over long periods of time that this would cause muscle atrophy. Due to the fact that he's not using his own muscles and it's the machine doing it. You know that this can put extreme stress on his body if overused. You're not sure, however, the capabilities of what Swarm could do with the suit because you're not familiar entirely with him or what it can do.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I relay all this to James, and then I look at him and say, "Well, you know the risks."
Yeah. But, you know, if I only got 6 months anyway, then it's
Well-
assuming we don't find somebody first. Just saying. If
No,
we
no,
find
no.
somebody first,
That's Kestrel smirks. And no, that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say, I'm not pushing your ass around in a wheelchair. Just so you know. If your muscles go out the fuck, you're on your own on that front.
oh, well, yeah, I'm not gonna wear it all the time. I would like to kind of wear it now, and
I bet you wear it whenever you're fucking.
that long dick stroke. The problem is the climbing speed is halved, so I think that would like slow it down. Actually,
It's heavy.
you'll have
But strong thrust, if you know what I mean.
she'd have
Really?
she'd have to be on top.
Push. Touch face.
Let's go. Well, Kestrel shrugs and says, "It's up to you. It's your call."
Yeah, let's put this on and see what I can do with it. That'll be interesting.
Kestrel nods and then, well, do I have to roll or anything to help him into it?
No, it's a time thing.
Right. Okay.
You guys will be doing that. The reason you need intelligence for the biosuit is strictly because it can, depending, and this is one of them, plugs into your nervous system,
Oh.
and that can cause stress mentally.
Yay, Scorpious even more controlled. Even more plugged into his nerve system. Let's go, no nerves! Like, everything's robot.
He's gonna be a fucking cyborg. You're out in the middle of battle. James gets killed. The fucking suit's still moving on its own. Swarm controlling the suit, running into battle, killing everything. James is dead. Swarm just takes over his body. Gets all his organs replaced with fucking biomechanical shit. It's a fucking cyborg controlled
No,
by
I
an
think
AI.
at this point,
Can-
is
can-
if you give Swarm access to that suit, then Swarm will systematically start shutting.
But can Swarm live in a dead body?
Swarm cannot live in a dead organism. However, James just has to be kept alive. But yeah,
Can I start picking loot?
no,
No, not
because you're not down there, guy.
I'm gonna rush down there.
Anyways, well, you don't even know what's happening. Anyways, while they are doing that, Gasman, after kind of going off on a quick rant, real quick, storm off out of the cabin for now and go into the back of the engine room and start searching for additional answers. After a little bit of time passing, you noticed that there was kind of like a shallowness to one of the panels, and you ended up beating it open and found an access hatch to the lower compartments to where food and weapons are. You only peeked your head in and was satisfied for now. And then I had you go sit back down. After of which you saw both Kestrel, just James at first go back into the engine room, kind of muttering to himself, and then about 5 minutes later seeing Kestrel leave the cabin, cockpit, and going back into the engine room as well.
Kater also explained what Kestrel was thinking to plans and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Which was basically like find special forces Oni black ops guy to attempt to fake your deaths via for turn-in of alien technology or something like that. I can't remember exactly what you told them.
do you want me to do it again for Vassal's sake?
Yeah, because I have
Yeah.
some
Okay.
things
Yeah.
written
No. That's
down.
fine. That's fine. Basically, right. What the two options are, as I explained to the group, is the more preferable one is we find a officer in Oni, preferably Black Ops kind of thing. Doesn't mind doing some dodgy stuff, and in exchange for the plasma tech that Kestrel's been working on, wipes all the question marks and records, the history, the dodgy shit that we've been accused of, and in James's case done, and get some medical treatment for James, maybe become quote unquote disposable assets for Oni if need be. The less preferable one would be get some flash clones grown and then have them have an accident so UNSC thinks we're dead, go into cryo for a bit, then let the heat die down, and then we'll be alright. Those are the two options.
During the whole thing of her explaining this, he wants to be, or I want him to be fucking around with his TC.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be doing this then. As she explains things to you, you're fucking around with your TCCS.
The fuck's a TCCS?
Okay, Vassal, that'll be done.
And then, yeah, after that, he's after she's done, he's gonna be like, since you're hijacking this thing,
I ain't hijacking nothing. I made a call, and I wasn't willing to put myself in front of a judge, James in front of a firing squad, or the rest of the group on bullshit charges.
I'm gonna take care of my guys. You've got the responsibility for the rest of the civilians. I'm going back to my seat. I need to clear.
And Kestrel nods, shrugs, and says, "Fair enough." But it's up to you what you do with it. I am sorry it came to this, but I do consider myself a part of, and she kind of does finger quotes, the group, you guys, and I'll do my best for them as well. Take that how you want.
Your loyalty is noted. Just give me some time to think, and yeah, because right now there's too much shit going on in my head for me to make a good, clear decision on all.
Kestrel nods and says, "That's to be expected. You're not the only one in that boat." And I'm assuming all this was just after the
Yes.
jump. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's
just
fine.
after the jump started.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, Kestrel got out of it alive. Yay!
Guys.
What do you want, Mortem?
I just found the most awesomest, coolest thing in tabletop. More to come in a minute.
Did you find Fog
Okay.
of War?
Anyways, back down to James and Kestrel real quick. You guys have finished hooking James up to the biosuit, into which, James, you feel in the middle of your back a sharp needle kind of hook into you. And
Was that James?
Thank you for the sound effect, Chris.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
as
that-
Chris orgasms to the.
anyways, as it hooks into you, and you feel kind of like a belt wrap around your waist
tickles.
from where it went, and you feel the suit start to power up as you look halfway monstrosity, half human.
Kestrel takes a step back, looks him over, and says, "Well, you were already fuck ugly to begin with, so I can't be much worse." And she says that with a smile, making sure he knows that it's a joke.
Lance Corporal is laughing from the top of the fucking floor.
James is gonna hit Kestrel, knock her across the room.
What?
No,
Oh, so it's not Gasman that gets to punch her, it's James.
Yeah, bastard.
if James punches her in this suit, he might kill her.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's going to he's just kind of smirk at her and be like,
Grab her boobs.
I don't want to accidentally grab them off, okay? Well, it's a good thing you're not all about looks then, I guess. And he's going to, what's the heaviest thing in here?
The ship
Probably
itself.
weapon crates or ammunition.
The
The
ship
ship.
itself. The ship itself.
Can you throw the
could
ship?
not.
Can you throw the ship further towards the systems so we get there quicker?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, do it.
Right before he
he's-
dies.
He's
yeah.
going to grab one of the crates of ammo and try to pick it up.
The fat woman.
Yeah, you pick it up with relative ease.
And then he's going to he's kind of balance it on his hand and be like, Yeah.
Kestrel walks over, taps him on the shoulder, and just says, in a very stereotypical, woman voice, not kind of a voice that she usually does. Says, "It's okay, you can carry my shopping from now on, then," and then kind of walks off.
He's gonna put the crate down and pick Kestrel up.
Kestrel's gonna bat him on side head. You fucking put me down, you bastard.
He's just gonna hold her there for a second and laugh, and then put her So I'm assuming this thing has like metal shoulders and shit.
To an extent, yeah, there are things. I'm gonna pull up a accurate picture.
Is this basically
for you.
Fallout power armor?
No.
No, it's probably more like Call of Duty exosuit.
Yeah, that'd be more apt to what you're gonna be looking at. But no, not exactly.
I don't know. Call of Duty exosuits are. You're talking about like the huge exosuits.
No, just not the
Can
huge
we
ones,
not
but
blow into our mic, please? Seriously? Because I do that at D&D sessions.
Thank you. Anyway.
yeah, that fucking hurt my ears.
I want to say it's more like the freaking the Terran whatever those builders are for Stark. Those kind of exosuit.
This would be like a baseline schematic.
So yeah, he's not gonna do that then. Okay.
His stick is not gonna get stronger. That sucks.
No, he does get stronger because the actuators in the suit make him stronger.
But there's no butt scratch out.
It is a piece of machinery. Heavy lifting equipment.
That's given me an idea. We've all got tactical glasses and stuff, haven't we? Like goggles.
Yeah, there's just goggles there.
For like ID and does it have IFF in it?
No, and by tactical goggles are just like large goggles you fit over your face to protect you from like shrapnel.
Yeah, they're ballistic.
The only person who has
No.
anything even remotely close to that is James, and that's because he kind of hacked it with Swarm. Because he
Okay,
has,
so
he has a
I've
HUD
just-
unit that Swarm can display shit on for him.
I'm thinking if I can put the plasma tech shoulder mounted and get some sort of hood fucking thing, I can turn us into predators. Jesus Christ, Danny, what the fuck are you doing?
Danny's going off the reservation. We might need to haul him back in, folks. So yeah, James is gonna he's gonna look at Kestrel and be like, we probably should tell the others about this stuff, and I can show off what I found.
Yeah, Kestrel says, yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. And she can I roll a spot to get see if I can. Oh, would it be obvious about these Lotus mines?
What's up?
While I'm down there, I'm gonna grab all the Lotus mines.
Did you loot us?
How many's there?
There's two.
2. Okay. What the fuck is this? Big fucking thing. Yeah, I'm gonna grab all of them. Both of them.
James,
I've even got my own counter from.
James is gonna take a shotgun too. Because while he's wearing this suit, he can actually use the damn shotgun.
Kestrel's also gonna take a. How much food's in there?
There are currently 40 rations.
Only 40?
Yeah, Kestrel's gonna take. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there was 2 given out before for the kids. It's just she's gonna grab 6, and then go back upstairs and kind of dish them out to the civvies. Well, no, she's gonna give it to the lead boy. This boy.
Okay.
I'm the lead boy. What you gonna do about me?
Shoot you.
I'm the video game boy.
I'm a real boy.
And as she does it, says she's a bit of a peace offering to the boy as she hands him over.
He'll nod, say thank you, and he'll start passing out rations in orderly fashion. In the end, giving 5 rations to everyone. That is civilian.
James is also going to take 40 rounds of shotgun ammo. You said there was ammo down here, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's just gonna take 40 rounds of that stuff.
Kessler's gonna go back to a corner.
Okay.
James
Work on a shit a bit more.
Yeah,
James
the rest of
Corporal's
you
gonna
notice
ask
that
you.
they've magically, Kestrel's magically produced MREs and rations and things along those lines just out of her ass, apparently from the engine room.
I'm gonna ask her where she got it.
Gasman would know that, that she likely got those from the storage unit that he broke open.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Gasman for a chance to go look for myself. Can I go have a look?
How many rations you got?
I don't care about the rations. I got too much.
How many rations you got?
7.
You have enough for the entire length of this trip.
Is there no other stuff down there?
Probably, but it may very well be contraband. I wouldn't.
If I find my name on one of them guns? I gave my BR-55 and I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, well, I'm not happy about giving up material either, but chances are that material is all gone. Either destroyed or scavenged.
Well, give me a heads up when I can go look then. I'm gonna just scuff my head to the right side, being a little bit pissed.
Oh, actually, I've just realised something. Although I know it doesn't really matter now, but those diplomacy checks. Oh no, don't worry, I'm stupid.
He's going to finish up with, you can go and look if you want, but if you take anything, I'm probably going to charge.
Nice.
Only if I take anything? What if I take it all?
Yes.
Hashtag
Yes, okay.
hashtag loopholes.
Oh, well.
So yeah, James will come upstairs also, and
I'm gonna go have a look, and while I see him coming up the stairs, I'm gonna just fucking run and say, "Holy shit!"
James is gonna
Yes.
come up, and he's gonna come out of the engine room in the suit, holding a shotgun.
James, what the fuck happened
Yeah,
to you?
all of you witnessed this.
Damn it! I need a voice changer. That'd be hilarious. He's he's gonna
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
exactly. That's exactly what he was gonna do. He was gonna fucking pop off with some RoboCop shit. Kai, do you remember those old RoboCop movies from the 20th century? That's me.
Fuck no.
You don't remember? Well, it's
No,
alright.
but that's fucking sick, man.
Yeah, I can
What,
actually.
what does it do?
He's gonna
As
pick.
James
He's gonna
proceeds
pick
to
Kaida up.
punch Kaida in the face.
No, he's not gonna pick. He's not gonna punch him. He's gonna pick him up though, with one hand.
Okay, real quick, Kaida, are you gonna struggle?
I'm definitely gonna use escape artist so he doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Okay. In that case, Scorpius, roll a grapple. Kinda roll your escape artist.
Ooh, it's gonna be close.
It's a 24.
Oh, he's gonna win that unless the suit gives him. Oh wait, I don't
Put
have.
your strength at
I don't have the
21.
fucking strength at 21. Let me see what that does. What the fuck? It doesn't change my grapple. It should.
Haha. And you have no idea how you didn't grab me, just saying.
Your grapple should get changed to a +5 or something like that.
Okay, so class base is 2, ability is 5. The total is 7.
22. Yeah, so your total is 22 minus 24.
Yeah, so you begin to reach out and attempt to pick up Kaida, but as you do so, kind of grabbing onto his shirt a little bit, he kind of like pulls away his own clothes for that small moment and grips up onto your arm and more or less just does a backflip off of you, not pushing you back, but definitely putting a little pressure on your chest as he lands swiftly on his feet.
Whoa, Jace, that's fucking amazing. You almost got me there.
Sake.
He's gonna walk over past him and pick up by you.
Sure. Let's see what happens there. I want you to roll a strength against strength.
Bayou has a more strength than you, mate. I'm just saying.
That's a 23. No, I'm sorry, 21.
Is that including the buffed?
Well, that's with a 21 strength, yes.
Hold up.
So 21 only makes it a +5.
So I have to pull up the sheet. And what was yours?
21.
He got 22.
Are you?
He got a 15 +7.
So Bayou picks you up.
Yeah, you reach out your hand, and attempt to
How
pick him
the
up,
hell does he have a +7?
Because Bayou has a really
25.
low intelligence.
What's his strength though?
25.
His intelligence is 8. His strength is 25.
How?
Bayou. Nothing else to say.
I'll explain that later. Anyways, you guys, you attempt to pick him up, but he just shoots his arm out. As you do so, his hand meeting yours, and you attempt to pick him up, but you see his muscles ripping, and more or less just kind of bulge out of the clothing and hold your exosuit to where it is. Not forcing it back, but more or less stalemating it.
Whoa, you're almost as strong as Bayou. What the hell is going on? What is that shit? And Bayou, what the fuck are you doing?
Bayou simply smiles.
It's an exosuit. It makes me a little bit stronger.
Oh, well, before you show Gasman, just put on a jacket or something. Just don't fucking show him, actually. He's gonna be mad as fuck. I couldn't even get my fucking gun back.
Haven't he already noticed, though?
He has his back to him.
It's pretty clear, but if he wants, he could roll a spot in a listen check. It would be a rather low DC due to the fact that you guys are damn near almost next to him.
Even if I take 10, if I take 10, that's a 20 automatic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it would be a kind of a regardless sort of thing. He would be able to see or hear.
I'm
Which is
still
up to him
gonna
if he
advise
wants
him
to.
not to show Gasman, even though Gasman knows. Okay.
Yeah. Is if you can definitely hear Gasman, you can hear what's going on behind you.
Nothing
Just a
happening
look.
here.
Yeah, no, he's not bothering with it. He's busy with the with what IP.
Yeah.
Just keep a low profile.
Where's the door that's like keeps opening and closing?
You're gonna fucking rip it off.
James just gonna go up and beat the fucking door so it stays open.
Kestrel's gonna look over and say to him, "Don't be a fucking idiot. Leave the door alone. You might fuck with it, and we can't get into the cockpit. Just stop."
That's why I'm gonna open it.
No, the door's broken. It got shot. Leave it alone.
He's just gonna give 0 fucks and smack.
James, smash!
Kamehameha!
Oh god.
Take the door off. Throw it at Kestrel. Throw it through the side of the. Throw it through the side of the ship. Kill
Just really
everybody.
want to kill. You just really want to kill Kestrel this time, or
Some pent up aggression or what? What's going on here?
He's experimenting with his newfound strength. Give him a break. This thing makes him twice as strong as he used to be.
Can't grapple me though.
Apparently, it doesn't make him faster.
you would have some alone time.
Anyway,
Well, you'll jerk off harder.
rip it clean off. Shit. I think that should be a thing. If
Anyways.
your strength is higher than 20, you just rip it off.
God. Four by you. Anyway. Anyways,
Rip it off.
No
grow a
wonder
stronger
he
leg.
acts like a. No wonder he acts like a retard. Because
does anyone else have any other interactions?
no, Kestrel wants to dump as much time as possible into researching stats and stuff.
Okay. You can roll your 4d4s 3 more times, and if anyone else doesn't have anything, I'll be taking a ration off of all of you.
Kaiser's gonna go down to the storeroom just to have a look.
Okay. You'll see the following on the table.
Kaiser is gonna use every bit of time he has to try and find a sniper.
You unfortunately do not find a sniper.
He's gonna try again.
You still don't find a sniper.
He's
even
gonna
with a
try
nat
again.
20 nat check. You spend as much as time as you would like down there. However, you do not find a sniper.
I rolled a 1. I'm just kidding.
You
I put it on 1, don't worry.
you find what you think was a sniper and then hit your head and knock yourself out. I'm just kidding.
That was a 9, a 13, and a 10.
A 9, a 13, and a 10.
You roll a 1, knock yourself out. Hey, at least you don't have to eat for the day.
Smart. You have to play it smart.
Save your rations. Knock yourself out.
Save even more rations. Knock everybody else out.
You can knock me out anytime.
I can knock you up, bitch. Wait, what?
Oh, did I need to add my research onto
Out,
that?
not
No, that's
up.
fine. I know it. There you go.
James would have mentioned to everybody that the shit is downstairs.
Yeah.
But didn't Gaston say like
Kita is spending an unusually
It was-
long amount of time down there.
Which everyone knows.
Just fucking being down there, stroking all the guns, putting his hand down in the ammo, going, "Oh yeah, I've missed this."
Why?
Are you actually gonna?
He's not gonna spell that
He's
out.
like keep it taking so long. And then he's gonna see all the data and he runs away.
I mean, next week I'm going to get to fire a Mark 19, a 50 cal, and a 240. But even I'm not that wrapped around belt-fed weapons to go, oh.
And neither would I.
You don't even know it yet.
I would about that Mark 19.
Oh well.
Fucking
I
belt
took one
fed
of my
grenade.
rations off, by the way.
All right, if you're not taking anything, I'll have you go back upstairs. Unless you're gonna sleep down there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sleep.
We haven't got it anymore.
What happened
He
to
can
it?
use. You can probably
okay.
use 2 rocket launchers one in each hand.
It's this motherfucker's Duke Nukem running around with fucking 2 rocket launchers, fucking...
And frag grenades all over his body.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go on now. If Kaidi, you're not taking anything,
I'm not.
at this point, anyone is allowed to take something if they want. As the cargo's now been, kind of did, if you will.
Discovered?
Yeah, discovered. There's the word.
Gas man, he's taking the nade. No.
If you're going to be doing it stealthily, obviously, you'll need to, roll for certain things.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna try to stealth take him a fucking BR-55 then. Can I do that?
I still want to take the level 4 A++ ballistic heavy plates.
I mean, these are things you fucking wear and are big and heavy. I'm just gonna throw this out there. So,
Is it possible to stealthily take a BR-55?
I mean, there's not a whole lot you could be hiding it in.
Stick it up your ass.
You don't even know what's in my pants, mate.
Is that a boner?
I just got
Is
up
that
and
a
down.
BR-55, or are you just happy to see me?
Ooh.
That's very specific.
Okay. James, are you doing this at the night, or are you doing, or when everyone's sleeping, or are you just doing it whenever?
Doing it whenever. He's gonna grab 2 of the things and another flashbang.
Dude,
Okay.
Actually, he's gonna take a humbler or 2.
Everyone will note that he has those items.
Dude, the fragrance has a Raduis for 20. Were you fucking asleep when you made these, Max?
Not 2 weeks.
Maybe.
It has a Raduis for 20.
There's a Raduis of 20. I'm gonna leave it like that.
Special nades. Those shit
They're
are fucking
they're
antique,
they're,
mate.
they're
I want my
French.
penguins.
They're French made. They're French made grenades. Which means you throw them when you're ready to surrender.
And it only blows up, restaurants of Michelin 4
Okay.
stars.
Okay, well, first, while everyone is sleeping, throughout the slip space at the moment, I need everyone character-wise to roll a listen. So it'll be a hard DC.
Dude, I'm fucking
So
sleeping.
we
I'm
are
not gonna do shit.
sleeping and listening. Wow, 20.
I don't hear a
18.
motherfucking thing. Apparently the new suit made me deaf.
If you want to roll it for me, it's plus.
19 for Kestrel.
Okay, I'll roll for you, Gassman. You got a 13. Nat, what's your total?
23.
23. Damn, you're so close. Did anyone go above 24?
Oh!
That's why I was like, damn. No one went above 24.
No.
I would lie if I said I do.
Oh,
I can't even get that high.
We should have locked up the weapons because we don't want the civilians arming.
Dude, if they want a fight, I'm gonna fucking give them a fight. I gotta shoot to the face.
In a spaceship.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot anybody. I got a shoe I can put in the face.
He said shoe him in the face, not shoot.
It sounded like shoot.
Did you misunderstand me?
in the
Mate?
face.
I'm not a fucking maniac with weapons. Oh wait,
Okay. Well, as the next, space morning, if you will, comes around, you guys can choose to do interaction if you will. If not, I will simply roll to the next day.
Kestrel wants to.
6 days of travel left. Make sure to remove your rations if you did eat.
Kestrel is gonna go scavenge some alloys.
Okay.
From her
Roll and
ship.
investigate. You guys, if you didn't eat, you'll, sleep it away to try and conserve. Obviously, there will be side effects if you do this for long periods of time.
Investigate, you said?
Yep.
That's 37.
Okay, you're wandering around. You were able to note that you're able to take some of the chairs apart for alloys that are not being occupied, and still have some dead, rotting corpses in them.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing.
At least we got some.
And you're also noting that there's a couple of panels that you could strip in the back.
Well, she takes all that apart and uses them for alloys for.
Okay, Vassal.
And she's going to see what she can do about getting these stats permanent rather than POS.
Roll a single. What is it called?
Craft technology, knowledge technology.
No. It's to see how many fucking things you're gonna get. Well, actually, no. It doesn't really matter because you have the time. So I could just max you on that. I'll give you 10 alloys.
Right. Okay. Alright, alloys parts I have. Let me 2 seconds. Let me take that up to 12. Okay. Then she's good. Like so, she's gonna see what she can do about getting all these stats permanent.
Okay. What are you going to attempt to adjust?
Well, the damage, to be honest, the damage is the thing that's killing it right now.
Okay.
Actually, Angfire, what parts have I got? The magnetic generators. What do they affect? Range. I'm gonna put.
You have the time to do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna put 4 magnetic generators into it and 6 alloys to buff the range and the damage, because the damage is alloys.
Okay. And you said you would be doing magnetic generators. You said 5 or 4?
4.
Okay, 4. Roll 4 d20s for me. Within the time period, that'll be your new stat.
For the
and
range.
Then for your alloys, you said 6.
Yep.
Okay. So roll a single d12 at the moment.
Single D12, that one.
Yep, for now. There's going to be a couple rolls for this.
Oh, you fucker!
You can choose to use more alloys.
I will use more alloys. I use all my alloys.
Okay. In this given case, seeing how things aren't going that well, you add in the others, roll another d12.
It'd be a 2 as well, I bet you. Ah, there we go. That's fucking more like it.
Okay. Well, this is going to get very interesting. And then you're using 12 total, so... 6. Okay. 6. Okay. And then I want you to roll 2d6s just to see how this goes out. Fucking what? Okay.
But keep in mind, I have got like really high knowledge in craft skills and shit. I mean, my knowledge technology is fucking 17. So I don't know if that'd mitigate it any.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much to worry about.
Holy shit! Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
You almost maxed out what you could do on your own.
Okay, I'll take that. Just out of
Almost.
curiosity, that's 8, isn't it? This one.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Oh wait, that's a 10 on my head.
Oh, is that a 10? Sorry, my bad. Sorry, my bad. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just out of shits and giggles. Holy shit! Okay, right. Yeah, that's more like it. All right, I'm happy. I'm happy enough for that as the first iteration.
And this is what you'll be doing throughout the day.
Yeah.
Basically, it's going to take you the majority of your day, up until sleep time. Does anyone else have a thing that they would like to be doing?
Character would like to go to the storage room and look for a sniper.
Okay, yeah, you go down to the storage room. I need you to roll and investigate.
Ooh, I got a chance. Wait, he's gonna say no in a moment. I will. Wow!
You notice nothing different.
Okay.
Yep, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary, and you also don't find your sniper that you keep looking for.
Oh well. Fuck Kaiser. My fucking 1 rolls are too big today. Like 1, 1, 4,
Yeah,
1.
you've had fucking bad luck. That's what it is. You've had bad luck.
We were gonna ask what Skyler is going down to check for all the time.
But I'm gonna fucking freak max out because I'm gonna do that every single fucking day.
Oh, you do that.
At some point, Kestrel kind of glances up at James and says, "Could you do me a favor and distribute some rations out to the civs?"
It's already handled, so you don't have to worry
Oh,
about
okay.
it. They will have enough food for the entire trip.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Cool. Apparently, fucking James is just staring at some body parts. No one else? And we're going to roll to the next day, which will be 5 days left. As you guys can get rid of your rations if you are indeed eating.
Kestrel's not going to eat this time.
Yeah, Gregory neither.
Okay. Anyone else not eating?
I'm not eating.
You're gonna start the test because you ain't finding your sniper.
Yep. I'm gonna fucking kill
But
myself.
if you have a debuff, you need to take that off as we go as well. This is your day's things as well. It's injuries, things along those lines.
So my movement was 95.
That's perfect. Unless you have a 9999 counter.
Okay.
That's the only stigma there. Anyways.
Okay. Gasman's gonna eat.
Okay. I'll see how many rations you have. Okay, I'll take one off for you.
3.
Yeah, I've got the damage up to 5d8s now. I'm happy with that.
Is it Dex?
It doesn't actually say. DM.
Hold on.
If it's Dex, you should give it to me.
No.
Yeah, you should. You really
No,
should.
You can suck my dick.
Dude, I got fucking double tap. Do you know what that means? 10 d8s. Just, and I got insane hit skills.
No.
Yeah, yeah,
If you
yeah,
wanted a
that's what it means.
if you wanted plasma weapons, you should have made your own.
Well, I go make my own fucking plasma weapon then.
With
Taking yours
blackjack and
apart.
hookers. No, you can fuck right off.
Fucking. Okay. Sorry about
What's
that.
the sorry? What's the mod for this prototype? I mean, is it Dex or?
Oh, it would be intelligence. My bad.
Fuck that shit. Not gonna use it.
There you go.
Perfect, thank you.
Anyways, no interactions throughout
Kestrel,
that. I'm assuming.
No, Kestrel's gonna go go have a poke around in the. I think that's pretty much all I can do with the stuff that I've got for my prototype. So Kestrel's gonna go have a poke around in the cargo hold, see if there's any like hidden compartments or anything like that.
Okay.
So.
Kita meets her down there searching for snipers.
Okay, apparently both Kaida and Kestrel.
No, I'm looking for like secret shit. I'm looking for fucking sniper rifle. Let's see, 11. What's my investigate again? 28.
My investigate.
And Danny, real quick, roll a spot check. And also, you will find a small compartment that contains a couple of bottles of liquor that are unmarked.
Should I roll a spot check too?
What's your investigate?
My investigate is 10.
4.
No, you don't need to worry about it. 4,
Okay.
really? That's your spot?
Yeah, 4.
Fucking
it's true.
Christ. Okay.
Yeah. I've been dumping all my shit into fucking investigating, fucking research and all that shit.
Well, just to see if I can give you guys a chance, and Kaida, you can roll a spot.
Oh yeah. You're gonna fucking hate me when you see this roll.
Me a 1.
8. And what was it? What's a spot?
Yep.
That would be an 8.
Okay. Wow. No one's been even a base DC. Cool. So you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Wait, what?
At the moment.
Okay, so can I run and investigate on these bottles to see if they're anything sus or?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. You can even just pop them open and sniff if you like. See what happens.
That'd be a 21.
Okay. Yeah, you pop open the first bottle just to take a good whiff. It's a cork bottle. And with a little difficulty, as makes the noise, kind of looking over at you. The smell, both of you will notice immediately, kind of permeates throughout the air, creating and filling the small cargo hold with the strong, wonderful smell of alcohol. And it just smells like straight rubbing alcohol.
Ethanol.
Yeah, pretty much. Except that it's the drinkable version. It is a clear liquid.
Moonshine.
It is a clear liquid in this bottle. You open up the second one. It has more of an oaky smell. Not as strong as the other smell, but you can definitely get your nose a little closer.
It's starting to sound like you're describing a scotch.
Well, you'll have to taste it.
Oh, but I'm not gonna.
True. God. Yes, but yeah, this one is definitely more oaky. It's more of a light brown color in a clear bottle. And the last one is a more of a sour-ish smell. Burns your nose a little bit harder. It's a dark liquid.
Kestrel's just going to stick them in a pack. So what do I add?
You can do ×3 mystery bottles of alcohol, or you could do ×1 how I described them.
Is there a reason why Gasman gives 0 shits about those two looting everything down there? when I even go there and look, Gasman gives me some weird.
Wait, Grigori one?
No, Grigori hasn't done
No,
anything.
no one's taken anything via military now.
Okay. One thing is that he is going to go down there and look for like empty
what?
like boxes or crates.
Okay, yeah, you'll find those pretty easily as the MRE boxes. You know,
Are they big enough to hold bodies?
one of the crates, the larger ones that can fit, maybe one or two, and there's about two of those boxes, and you'll note obviously that there's 2, 4, 6, 8 bodies, but you'll only be able to fit half the bodies in there.
You said half the body?
Someone get the saw out.
No, we're not going to.
Instead of taking 4 bodies, we're
No, I
gonna
was
take 8
joking. I
halves.
was joking.
Well, actually, okay. Hoffman is a high profile, so definitely don't want to freaking mutilate that. What about the other one?
Okay, hold on, Gassman, say that again.
So Hoffman is one of the high-profile targets.
Yes.
What about the rest of them? Are they just regular-ass?
Yeah, pretty much. You search through the bodies for positive identification reasons. The only person that is any of importance is Hoffman.
Okay, so Hoffman, we're going basically he wants to grab up Kaida and Grigori and the freaking kid, and
Kid's dead, isn't he?
No, the kid's still alive.
Oh, that kid.
Yeah,
Oh,
the kid that was.
kid. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about him.
He's gonna grab all 4 of them and start packing the bodies into the crate so it doesn't stink up the freaking area that they're sleeping.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. What are you gonna do with the other 4?
The other 4
bodies. There's 8 bodies total.
Throw them in the fucking.
Does the ship have an airlock?
No.
Yeah, we're not. Unfortunately, we can't space them. Are there any? I'm not going to ask for body bags specifically, but are there any like bags,
bin bags,
or?
You'll be able to find some plastic coverings, things along those lines that they were using to cover up supplies and ammunition, food, things along those lines that you could potentially wrap the bodies in.
Yeah, he'd wrap the rest of the bodies after that, but he does want to make sure that he puts Hoffman's body either on the top of the crate or in its own and mark it.
Okay. Yeah, you do these things, marking and putting them on the top.
Kaita helps out, of course.
Yeah, obviously, you two are forced to help out because as you 3 spend an hour or two just kind of doing this, moving these bodies through.
Do we get an increase in strength for helping?
No, you don't need to worry about that.
I mean, do we get plus to our strength because we're doing this workout?
What the fuck are you saying?
Part of your training would have been carrying bodies.
Don't need to worry about that. Anyways, no other things?
After that's taken care of. Do we have an inventory of what's in the car?
No one has taken inventory, and there is no listed inventory.
Very well. Kaida's in charge.
Okay, Kaida, you will be taking a note on how many things there are currently inside.
Note says a lot of stuff.
Okay, I'm just going to ask you, do you actually go through, does your character actually go through and list all the inventory on a piece of paper, or does he just kind of go,
I would actually, if he asked me to, I would actually do it. Go through all this fucking stuff.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of asking going on there.
If he's demanding that I do it, I'm gonna do it. That's
Okay.
Keita's not gonna go back on the job.
It's
He has
not
nothing else to do.
asking or demanding. It's command.
But while I'm doing it, I'm gonna search for a fucking sniper.
Oh my
Yeah, once
fucking
again, you'll
God.
find no fucking sniper.
I don't even get to roll. What the fuck is this?
It should roll at it. It should roll at advantage.
What kind of
Methodically going through it.
What is this?
Your
Okay.
DC is 40.
Anyways, you will note that just because you're taking inventory, can we not do that?
No, that's all mine now.
No, let's not fuck this.
But
Just leave them in the fucking cargo.
Okay.
Anyways,
I'm just gonna keep a strict eye on them then.
yeah, you will note that there are currently was it 3, 4,
2 seconds. Let me
5 M6Ds in a case of 7.
And a case of 7?
Yep.
A case of 7 what?
It's a case that holds 7 guns of M6 and of M6Ds.
Okay.
There
Yes.
are 2 not accounted for that you're aware of. You do not know if they packed it like this to where there was only 5, or if there are 7 and 2 missing. You have no idea.
Is that all?
Yep, those are the only important notes that actually matter. Oh, my bad. You will also note that there are, from what you know that James took, frag grenades missing. You do not know if the other 2 slots were there. Once again, it's the same situation. And you will also note that is the same deal with the flashbangs. That one additional one is missing than you are aware of.
So is that good enough?
Yep.
I wrote 5 M6DS and a case of 7, 2 unaccounted for, 2 frags could be missing, 1 flash might be missing.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna, when I'm done with that, I'm gonna go back up to Gasman and just tell him what looks like it's missing.
Okay. Yeah, you report this to Gassman.
Did you
That,
get the serial number?
I looked in the box, didn't look full.
Motherfucker. Go get the serial numbers to the fucking...
I go get the serial numbers on the nades.
Oh my god. There's no serial numbers for nades.
Oh, you should shut the fuck up then. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'm gonna need some serial numbers.
Here. The ones that you have.
Sorry, Max. I had to do.
Thanks, babe.
What a kind gesture. What a family Christmas union spirit you got.
Just pull up a random number generator. Do
Just call them gun 1 and gun 2. Isn't that a good serial number?
I highly doubt that these are the first 5 M6Ds that were...
Perhaps not.
There you go.
Okay. And that's the first 5 ones, and the
Yep,
next
those are the
step.
ones that you have.
Alright.
What?
He reports back to you with the serial numbers following M14567, M14568, 69, 71, and 73.
Interesting. Okay. He's gonna take the paper for now. or whatever he used to record it. The
I used my leg.
I think it's used the broken tablet.
Right. Anyways, Gaspin takes the piece of paper because
I
fuck you.
tattooed it on my fucking body. What you gonna do?
I'm
gonna
just
shout
cut
her.
it off then.
All right. Your movement speed is now 5.
You and Grigori are now in the same boat. Fuck you.
You die of bleeding. Roll new character. I'm just kidding.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, we'll put him in the pile of bodies along with the.
Mark him for dishonorable discharge burial.
But yeah, no, he'll take that and he'll put that into the T-triple-C.
Okay.
But yeah, he's also going to send a message over to Kestrel and say we need.
Sorry, you cut out there.
He's going to message Kestrel saying we need to.
Okay, yeah, Kestrel, you get a message within your day as you are meandering about doing your thing, saying that from Gasman that you two need to talk.
Yeah, she sends a message back saying cockpit. It just obviously moves through and starts doing checks, make sure everything's okay.
All right, yeah, he's going to head up there.
Okay, yeah, after a short while passes by, Kestrel, you'll notice that Gasman walks in and takes a seat.
Be right back.
Kestrel sighs and says, "We're looking forward to this. Let's hear it."
The feasibility of finding an O3 or an ONI Section 3 op wherever we're going is going to be hard as fuck. You understand that, right?
Oh yeah. Kestrel nods and says,